2 out of 3 Americans look upon homosexuals with disgust, discomfort, or fear. The CBS News Public Opinion Survey indicates that sentiment is against permitting homosexual relationships between consenting adults without legal punishment. The severity of the punishment varies from state to state. The homosexual, bitterly aware of his rejection, responds by going underground.
I was taught that, being gay or being homosexual was wrong. So I had the idea in my head that, I could never do that or I was going to hell. God did not love me.
In 7th grade, I did everything I could think of doing to make myself straight.
I felt ashamed and very embarrassed.
It took me down a very dark place.
I was taught that it wasn't the right thing to do.
Then when I turned 18, I was kicked out of my parents' house. I spent the next 3 years homeless, not really doing anything with myself other than drinking and doing drugs.
The Stonewall Riots were a series of spontaneous demonstrations by members of the gay community against a police raid that took place in the early morning hours of June 28, 1969, at the Stonewall Inn, the Greenwich Village neighborhood of New York City. They are widely considered to constitute the milestone beginning of the gay liberation movement and the modern fight for gay and lesbian rights in the United States.
All agencies, I think at that time in the mid-70s, would say no gay kids would be accepted. Yeah, Penny Lane was called the gay agency because unlike other programs, we did not have as part of our intake criteria that we did not take gay kids.
Same-sex marriage legal in the Green Mountain State. Vermont was the first state to grant statewide legal recognition to same-sex couples.
It is important for me to go ahead and affirm that I think same-sex couples should be able to get married.
Jason Collins is making history with these simple words. I'm a 34-year-old NBA center, I'm black, and I'm gay.
He did not mince words. He said the Defense of Marriage Act demeans gay couples, humiliates their children, and violates the Constitution.
The only way to improve, the only way to get better is to change. So part of what we have to do, and part of what I hope we do and achieve through the Edgy Conference, is that we have to not only embrace that change, but understand the change, understand why it's happening, why it's important that it happen, and why it's important that it continue to happen.
We were doing this from day one. We were doing this from the moment. We never looked at our clients as gay or straight or anything. We looked at them as clients that have needs.
We accept the hard-to-place adolescent, which many times was a gay kid.
I work with any client who walks through our door and identifies as LGBT or Q. And I'm able to work with them providing individual therapy, group therapy, family therapy.
What I got from Penny Lane Center's program is a sense of responsibility and a sense of comfortability.
It's a matter of getting the kids in so we can take care of these kids. We know that the statistics are phenomenal for kids who are not receiving services and how much the LGBTQ youth need these services.
And it allowed me to be independent. It allowed me to think on my own and distance myself from the negativity that I have been living with, all my life.
So we need to let them know that the possibilities for them are endless and that there's a whole team of adults here to support them.
Penny Lane gave me a square one, somewhere to call home, somewhere to do job searches, somewhere to get the help I needed when I needed it.
Edgy is where we're able to give voice to the work that we're doing and to open it up for not just Penny Lane, but for the rest of the community.
Yes, I'm in school right now. I go to California State University, Northridge. I'm in my junior year, and I'm majoring in child and adolescence development.
I actually got accepted into the American Musical and Dramatic Academy in Hollywood, and I'll be attending that school in spring.
I plan on opening my own daycare, hopefully, and then after that, I plan on doing other business ventures having to do with children.
I'll graduate in 3 years with a bachelor's in musical theater.
So the question I have for you is the same question I had for myself when I came to Penny Lane Centers, is how can you better the lives of an LGBT youth? How can you become an advocate? Are you edgy?